am your host, Dominique Rivera, the Oracle of Apollo, and you are watching Divine Encounters. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and share. Anyone that shares this feed tonight automatically enters a chance to win a personal reading at the bottom or the top of the hour. So let's jump right into all of your horoscopes for this week. Make sure you stay for your sun, moon, and rising, and recognize as well that we're going to have a breathing 1-minute calibration and a winner at the end of the night. All right, let's get on with the show.
You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on.
Thank you for joining me. Your host is Dominique Rivera. I am the Oracle of Apollo. So happy to see all of you guys here. I am currently traveling right now and will be leaving in the next few days, actually. I won't let you guys know my route just yet, but it's pretty confirmed that we're going to be headed to halfway across the country. And I will be here every single Wednesday and Sunday, still doing this for you guys while I am on the road. Yes, while I'm on the road, we're still doing the thing. Make sure if this is your first time watching, you like, subscribe, share. If you share, make sure you comment that you shared in the comment section below, because you're automatically going to enter to win a personal reading at the end of the show. We're going to do all of your horoscopes this evening, so make sure you hang out for that. And if you want to book me for a private reading, or you would like to become one of my students, you can check out oracleofapollo.com. I will definitely be 100% in Texas later in this month. And Colorado is on the horizon, so maybe on the way to Texas, and I'll let you guys know. I like to start off every single episode by inviting you all to make sure you have your high-quality H2O. I have this beautiful water drop bottle from Water Drop, and I use them to stay hydrated. It's important. Not only is it aesthetically pleasing, but they also have these little flavors. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. They have these little flavors, and today's flavor I'm going to use is Boost. And basically, you put these in your water, and then you basically just shake it up. And then you're wanting to drink more water that day. I know I drink a lot of water, but every now and then I like to have some flavor. And Water Drop not only has amazing, beautiful glasses of water, but the flavors I love. Look at those suds go. So we'll just give that a second there. But make sure you guys have your high-quality H2O, because water assists electricity to move at its fastest. So it's your health, wealth, and prosperity. Oh, that's delicious. All right. So drop in the comment section below, where are my zodiac signs? What's your zodiac sign? Drop that in the comment section below. I would like to know who's here. And we're going to be jumping in very quickly here to the what's good card of the day. Basically, this is the message for the collective. Excuse me. And so to that I say, what's good? All right, so here's the card for today. We have the Hermit card, and here is the message for this card for today. Oh, sweet light, how she glows. She is ready to see the miracle of luminosity, the soft emanation from the ethers and the senses in the heart. She sees the light in dreams, and she knows that its brilliance comes bundled with sunlight and moonlight. So she journeys alone under the stars, ruminating on where it originates and how to access its wisdoms more readily. The hermit reminds you to process your experience the way you learn, knowing that your own smile is great company. This and live in the simplest things. The lights you see in others are a reflection of the magic you already hold in your heart. So choose words that fuel your envisioned path and speak with the passion of purpose. It's time to find the sage within. And here it has a little poem. In solitude we meet the muse, in solitude she glides. In gratitude she helps us choose, in darkness she confides. And when I search inside her heart, she tells me I am free. Then in my solitude depart, because this muse is me. Does anything in that message stand out for you guys? Let me know in the comment section below. If anything there stands out for you. I feel like it's important that we integrate experiences as we're going, the lessons and challenges that we're being given. Some people, you might express yourself and it might sound like you're complaining, but in all reality, you might just be objectively looking at a circumstance that you've currently lived and allowed yourself to reprocess that or integrate that information. Okay, we're going to be starting off here with what? Actually, let's start off with earth signs today. Earth signs, this is for you. Hey, everything stands out. Good to hear. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to start with earth signs. Okay, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Here's your first card of the day. You have the 10 of air for earth signs. And it says, the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. Very important to recognize that you're releasing something that no longer serves you. Or could that even be an addiction to helping other people? It's important to recognize the light that you have in yourself and use that as a guide as you're moving forward and allowing that joyfulness in the seeking of that light, in the invitation of that light to be your guide and create more joy, and not to do things out of obligation or the need to do something, maybe out of responsibility or guilt or shame. We should always do things out of joy. But you're going and transitioning out of a difficult time in this 10 of air. There, you may be just coming out of a time of worry, and you're embracing it. It's important to embrace those aspects that are new to you. Here, earth signs, it's very important to recognize that things are not everything. Actually, nothing stays the same. Everything has a beginning cycle and an ending cycle. So it's very important to recognize that if you've been down, you won't stay down. Okay. Hello, Allison. We're just starting off. Thanks for being here. Okay, and we are on Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn right now. This message is for you. Kindness counts, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And like this was just echoing what I was just saying. Ensuring that you're following your light, ensuring that you're following your joy, and that you're being kind while you're going through these paces. Maybe you're going through something that's brand new, completely unknown to you. But it's important to recognize that even if something is unknown to you, you're not going to be a natural right away, all right? You're not going to just all of a sudden just be Mozart because you started to work with music. It's important to recognize where you are and give yourself some grace and speak to yourself kindly in the way you would speak to a child who's just learning something. And if you're not just learning something and you're working through something difficult, it's the same process. If you've been at it for a while, keep at it. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself kudos for sticking out, for sticking it out as you're trying to figure it out and you're working through this. All right, we have 2 new decks here today. And that Boost water flavor is actually now coming to the top. It tastes really good. Okay. You are perfectly important, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You are perfectly important. Just like I said, be kind to yourself while you are any kind of in the phase you are in your life. Okay. You are recognizing that you are always a masterpiece and in process. That if you recognize the errors or your mistakes that you are currently exuding in your life and allow yourself to be kind towards them, making sure that you're making adjustments, you're calibrating yourself. That way you can be even better. Seeing challenges as opportunities to strengthen weaknesses inside of you, in patience or whatever other things that you're currently working on. But allowing yourself to recognize that you have come a long way. You are where you are, but that does not mean that you will be there forever. And that you're a work in progress. As long as you're choosing to take the time to make progress with yourself, taking the time to work on yourself emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. So, where are your shortcomings? And then work on them from there. But this is also going to provide you with a lot of ease as you move forward. Because the more you actually learn, the more power you take back. The more power you take back, the less victimhood we have, the less pity party we have. But ultimately, we have enough knowledge to move in a different direction with a little more confidence, even if it's into the unknown. All right, you have here a crystal. Actually, I feel inclined to pull one more of the angel cards for you. Renewal. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So it's echoing exactly what I'm saying. You're in a space of learning, so be kind to yourself. Don't judge it. Don't compare yourself. Don't compare yourself to someone who's been doing this 15 years already. Don't compare yourself to someone who um, has more time than you, has more resources than you to be able to achieve the things that you want to achieve. Give yourself some grace. They've had more resources. They've had more time. They had more experiences. They had other mentors. So just allow yourself to recognize you are in a transition period. And yeah, you're in a transition period. So here's your crystal. Feel free. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't like shine so bright. Feel free to screenshot that. Mookaite Jasper, the Dreamtime Crystal. Mookaite Jasper and outer experiences. It encourages versatility and openness to new experiences, and it helps you to choose the right path. You're a powerful being. You have roots that go far back into the past. What you've dreamed of, what you've created, reap rewards or rectify imbalances. Turn failure into learning experience. Let's start again. Remember to offer friendship to assist others who tread the same path. Your instinctive wisdom inspires them. Remembering to offer friendship to those who are walking the same path. Is that kindness to those people who are doing the same thing as you? Check your diet, put your skills to use vigorously. Adventurous times lie ahead, worry not. You're protected against deceit and enemies. Recognize your strengths, stay positive and pragmatic. Reject unrealistic ideas and avoid pride and despair. You have stamina, wait patiently. If two courses of action are open, go for a straightforward one. A professional challenge such as a job interview presentation is successful. All right, I like it. So if you want to work with the crystal this week, you can definitely do that, guys. Virgo, Taurus. I don't even know why I can't speak today. And Capricorn. All right, let's go into the next sign. Let me know if that resonated for you in the comment section below. And state for your sun, moon, and rising so you can get a complete forecast of wherever you are at right now. And I don't know if you guys can actually hear the stream. You definitely can't see because it's already dark. But there's a stream right behind me. It's one of the third oldest bodies of water on the planet, sitting right behind me. Crystalline, beautiful spring water. All right, fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for being here. If you share this, comment that you've sharing this and then hanging out till the end of the show automatically enters you to win a personal reading. And I pick one person every single Sunday night to give you a personal reading right here on the spot on the show. And all you have to do is share it and then comment that you have shared it. All right, so let's go ahead into the next sign of the night. And we're going to go ahead and jump into the water signs and see what we have for water signs this week. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You are the water signs. And here we have for you this reading. Your first card of the evening is the Dreamer, Archangel Metatron. A leap of faith. Follow your dreams and unexpected opportunities. Unexpected opportunities and follow your dream. Could you potentially be using your inner light to manifest those things into your world that you are seeking? And what I mean by that, your desires, your imagination, your dream time, this is the Dreamer card, they all have a place. And we go into that place recognizing that we become the emotion of that thought. We become the emotion of that experience that we're creating within our mind. And that's what attracts those opportunities to us. Not in the lacking of those places, settings, people, or circumstances, but in the idea of being within those moments. You finally found me. Oh, that's interesting. And you shared. Thank you, Robert, for sharing. Robert has shared, so he's automatically entering to win the personal reading for today. Okay, right here on Divine Encounters. Thank you. Set your intentions. What do you want to happen for you, water signs? What do you want to happen for you right now? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Setting your intention. We have the full moon energy still lingering. So if you set your intentions, you're stating to your soul, your spirit, your body, your emotions, prepare to receive this experience. I am here setting an intention so that you can prepare to receive an experience that is upcoming. And I believe in myself or in this situation to be able to receive that experience. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Look at the world with kind eyes. Allow yourself to see the world as a place where you can have fun, a place where you can have play, a place where you can create your experience. We're here to experience the 5 senses. And those 5 senses only come in when I see you, Allison, shared and shared. And those 5 senses only appear in this physical incarnation. This is why we incarnate back into the body, so that we can allow ourselves to experience those 5 senses, or 6 senses if we're counting the metaphysical sense. Okay, so polish your mirror. What do you want to see? How do you want to see it? Create beauty in your field by speaking beautiful words, creating beautiful scenes. And that is going to allow you to polish your mirror. And people are going to see you as that energy that you're embodying, as that energy that you're putting out forward. People may not always recognize what you are embodying cognitively, consciously, but they do recognize energy, even if they can't put their finger on it. Here is your crystal for the week, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. We're on water signs right now. Auralite, the soul connector. Auralite has a sedative effect on the mind, stilling it so profound healing and subconscious connections with your soul. The universal mind and higher dimension occurs. You're a multi-layered soul, of course, of accelerated spiritual growth. You came to Earth to share your knowledge and your senses. You have an ability to move between different dimensions, to anchor new vibrations into the earth plane. The slowness and seeming impossibility of this task have brought discontent. Don't spare. Raise your consciousness and you are part of humanity. Put yourself in an inner peace and connect to your higher mind before making a decision. Beneficial contacts come through friends and family, and it is not much what you know as whom that counts, and that includes higher beings, the reconnection of ego, soul, and higher consciousness. So this is exactly what it's echoing in our reading today with that Dreamer card. When we dream, we're connecting to an energy greater than our ability to even imagine how something, even when we think we have the best plan on how something can come to us, the fact of the matter is that is us putting it into a box. It's putting it into a limitation. If we speak generally and just feel the emotion of what we want to create, we then allow ourselves to expand beyond the limits of our own scopes. Okay, so that was water signs. And we have a couple people sharing. Thank you for sharing, Allison, Brian, and Robert. Recognizing that when you shared and you comment that you shared, you automatically enter to win a personal reading at the end of this feed. All right, and before we jump into the next sign of the night, we're going to go ahead and do our 1 minute calibration. And if you've never seen Divine Encounters before, this is normally not my studio. I'm usually in a studio, but I'm currently traveling across the country right now. So you're going to see me in different places, in different environments, in a very toned down, and I haven't even had makeup on for the last few weeks or any accessories, because I'm traveling very light right now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do what we call mindfulness moment. So it's imperative to know where are you at energetically right now from 1 to 10. 1 being this is the least amount of energy I can hold. 10, this is the most amount of energy I can hold. Where are you at right now in this moment from 1 to 10? Take a self-assessment and put it in the comment section below. All right, where are you guys at from 1 to 10? 1, this is the least amount of energy. 10, this is the most. Robert says he is at an 8. I would say I am 7. Brian says he's at an 11. He's in master manifester number mode right now. That's why he's in an 11. All right. So we're going to go ahead now and we're going to do 1 minute of breathing. And we're going to use our Hermit card as the guide for today for our intention setting. So just close your eyes if this is the first time you've ever tuned in. Allison, you're at a 7. Great. Close your eyes now. You're going to hear a bell. That bell goes off. Your eyes should be closed. And you're going to listen to my voice for 1 minute as we recalibrate and elevate our own energy just like that. Okay, your eyes are closed now. 60 seconds is on the clock. Breath in, letting it go. Inviting the energy, if needed, as of a mentor or us stepping up into that mentor position. Our own inner sage. Breathing that in. Breathing in the energy and invitation of wisdom, exhaling what no longer serves us. Breathing in the energy and invitation to listening to guidance that we can accrue within ourselves, letting go of labels, stories, and beliefs that no longer serve us. On our next inhale, breathing in the energy of introspection, inviting taking time away, inviting listening to our hearts, letting go of what no longer serves us in the breath. Inviting time for meditation and contemplation, inviting a time for your voice, a time out, and a caution against spending too much time alone. We're inviting in balance, letting go of what no longer serves you. Opening your eyes, coming back into the here and the now, and just giving yourself a moment for gratitude as you're coming back into your body. Namaste to all of you. And then let me know in the comment section below, where are you at energetically now from 1 to 10? And did anything change? Did you feel a release? Did you feel hot, cold, temperature changes, tingling, pressure, pain, discomfort? Did something distract you? Did memories come up? Let me know what happened in the below. I would love to know. And we're going to take a quick 30-second break. Shout out to our sponsor right now in North Carolina at $1 Spring.
Imagine a verdant paradise that stands as a convergence of worlds, a living temple of native wilderness, a place where the full potential of inherent human and earth magic can be seen, felt, understood. A space that attracts the brightest and best of educators on the leading edge. A place of permaculture designed for the benefit of future generations.
All right, welcome back to Divine Encounters. We just did a calibration with you guys. And how are you feeling now that you were allowing yourself to take a moment? Everyone here took a moment. They did the 1 minute experience. Where are you at from 1 to 10? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll tell you right now, I feel much more in my body, more relaxed. I'm actually at an 8, but I feel much more strongly rooted in my body. Brian says he is now at a 12, so he went up 1 point in 1 minute. Allison is at a 7, and she saw memories. Robert Brooker started off at 8, and he's at a 9 now. He says 9 in the slow release of the sudden onset anxiety that resulted from Facebook not responsive that had me to go to E360 TV directly on my cell phone and browse through lifestyle feed, only seeing you because you were live. I was on time, but I had to work for it. So my goodness. Thank you, Robert, for putting, doing all that extra work. I appreciate you for going above and beyond. If I could give you a good star right now, I would. Allison actually went up 1 point. Thank you, Allison. You did a great job too. All right, we're gonna jump into the next signs now. We just did we started off with Earth today, I believe. Then we did water. And so let's see who's gonna be next here. We're gonna do fire signs next. So you know your fire sign if you're Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Okay, Leo, Sag, Aries, what do we have in store for your week? Let's check it out. The Emperor card. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. It's time for you to step up and be the leader of your own life. How are you going to become the leader of your own life? It starts off with recognizing and asking yourself, what mistakes have I been making that I'm aware of that I can correct, that I can take action on, that I can take and move forward on? Okay, that's that Emperor energy, is recognizing, okay, maybe I've had some hiccups in the past, but I'm ready to tackle it and get on it and move forward, create some structures in my life, create opportunities for myself. Because when we are prepared, blessings come to us, opportunities come to us in that state of preparedness, and only in that state of preparedness. Okay, it's never luck. If we're doing something that makes us good at something, it creates opportunities in our life. Synchronicity updated me across the world to watch your show tonight when I needed it the most. 7:30 a.m. here. Wow. Thank you so much for being here, Brian. I know you called as I was starting the episode. All right. So this is for you, Leo, Sag, and Aries. Be of service. Okay. When we are too much within ourselves, and Sagittarius can be fiercely independent, but sometimes so independent that they spend too much time alone. This can be for any sign, but I'm just saying this can be a reflection of suffering. Okay, we can be in a space where we're just so focused on what we're going through, how it's affecting us, that it keeps us in a space of suffering. When we move out of that space and from the me into the we, so leaving that Aries sign of me into the maybe Aquarius sign of we, it allows us to be of service. It's because we recognize the strength of action for other people. If somebody were to do this for us, how that would make us feel. Being of service allows us to find purpose, joy, and ultimately fulfill our soul's path. To be enlightened, lightened up. So exactly, this is echoing what I was just stating. So what is holding you back? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. What pity parting are you throwing yourself? Are you overthinking? Are you underdoing? Are you underperforming? Are you not? Are you allowing things in your life to pile up to the point where they it is overwhelming you mentally, emotionally, or physically? It's important to tackle those things one thing at a time, because that's going to allow you to lighten up and allow you to find those things you find joy and play and enjoyment in once again. But when your plate's so heavy, it's difficult to want to do and be in that space, because we're so focused on, I have this due by Friday, this bill due, I don't have this, I don't have that. We're so focusing on that we forget to stay in our joy. All right, let's do one more angel card. I'm feeling for that. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. So this is echoing what I'm saying here. Okay, what are you doing too much of? Where are you performing at in your life? And you take for those actions of the underperforming in your life. I wanted to just put one more here. Focus on the positive. Exactly. Focus on the positive. If we're focusing on our lack, we're going to have more things to recognize lack in. Bring yourself into a space of gratitude. And I know that saying Oracle, that toxic positivity stuff. I'm not saying ignore the things that are bad. But what I am saying, that worry is equally as wasteful as not doing anything at all. Okay? When you're in a state of worry, it actually depletes your energy. It zaps your soul. It zaps your spirit. It creates clutter in your mind. So if you could choose to focus on something positive, okay, maybe I'm lacking the money for this, but I just had a month's worth of electricity on, okay? And maybe I don't have the light bill money right now, but my light was on all month, and I'll figure it out. You have to focus on the positive. Look, squint, get close, look up, down, left, right, all around. Find the positive in that situation. All right, we're going to pull your crystal card here for you. You have the Quantum Quattro, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. The Quantum Quattro. Okay, let me find this one crystal. And you can screenshot this and keep the energy of this crystal with you. Here we go. Quantum Quattro has amazing healing powers and a dramatic effect on physical vitality. It brings out an energetic shift and integration. You're an extremely complex person who is seeking wholeness within yourself. Examine all facets of your personality, especially those that you're hiding from others. Accept those of value. Find that gift hidden deep within the mistakes. Forgive and let go. Release yourself from codependencies and abusive relationships. Heal your inner child. Recognize the resources you have to draw on. Karmic aspects need healing. Your question is nowhere as straightforward as it seems. So go deep and see all sides. The power of the whole is much greater than its component parts. Once you have all the information, you are invincible and evolve rapidly. Recognize the resources you have to draw on. Focus on the positive, the resources you have to draw on. Okay, that's what I'm taking away from that, as well as that it also echoed to ensure that you're looking at all sides, because nothing is as straightforward as it seems. These cards are really echoing the channel that is coming through tonight. So this is great. It shows us that it's a clear channel today. And yeah, so that's what I have for you, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. We're going to be jumping into the next sign of the night, and that is going to be for you, air signs. And before I get there, making sure that you know that if you share this, comment that you shared, you automatically enter to win a personal reading from me very shortly, maybe like the next 20 minutes tonight. And also, if you have had a divine experience and you want to share a story here on Divine Encounters on Wednesday night, please email me at divineencounters@e360tv.com. And I'm looking for a bunch of spooky stories to do for October. So if you have a spooky story you want to share, please email me at divineencounters@e360tv.com for the October Spookathon month that I'm going to be doing here. All right. So let's go ahead into the last set of signs for the evening. And those are air signs. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. This is for you, air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. All right, let's see what we have on the horizon for your cards. Remember to put hashtag shared if you shared so that you can automatically enter to win a personal reading in the next 15 minutes. 3 of Fire, abundance. Things looking very good. Have patience at this time and make long-term plans. Make long-term plans. Get that scheduler out, you overthinkers. Write it down so that you don't forget that you were actually committing to whatever it is you plan on committing on. Looking at your month. You can start off with your week if you're not so good to plan out for your month. Look at your week. How can you structure your week? Did you know if you spent Sunday night right before your week for 20 minutes to 30 minutes, your whole week will be structured out in a much healthier way where it will eliminate a lot of anxiety just by scheduling yourself out. What is it that you want to accomplish in the next few months, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? And are you taking action steps? Are you taking action steps towards those goals? Like for myself, I want to go do performances. Okay, so that means I have to call venues and I have to call places to see if they would take me as a performer. And so that's long-term goals. Okay. Miss Queen Holiday, sharing the feed and then comment that you've shared. All right, so accept struggles as lessons. We are on Gemini, Libra, Aquarius right now. Accept struggles as lessons here. So anything that you feel like has been challenging you this summer, has been quite a dense summer, is going to make you appreciate your struggles as lessons. So when you're witnessing other people do whatever it is that they're doing, if they have triggered you, what was the takeaway from that for you? Because things don't just happen to inconvenience you. Things happen with you, beside you, in front of you, around you. So that way, soul mastery. What is the lesson within the story that's playing out in the act of this chapter of your life? Allow your work to become your art. Creativity can be done also in a state of work, all right? The type of work you do can be just a creative flow if you so choose to put your artistic spin into it, your unique essence, your vitality, your love, your inspirations. If you allow yourself to put that into your work, it's going to make it more joyful. And when you're creating art for the sake of art, it expands your field, and then more things to be grateful come into your field, come into your sphere here. So allowing yourself to be the creator of that in a sense. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull another angel blessing card. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. Okay, so allowing your heart to open to those around you. I know it's hard for you to do that, air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You want to stay in your mental box. Oh no, this is why we're holding up the vase and not actually drenching ourselves, bringing it forward, all right? And what I want to say to that is this is a time that you can share your vulnerabilities. Your vulnerabilities are beautiful and make you more human to many other people. So it's important to recognize, to share that. All right. We have a contented, rewarding family life. Your emotional, material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. You started off with this abundance card, and then you also have this card now showing that your emotional and material needs are met. You had that open your heart energy and ensuring that you're recognizing, you're stepping into a time right now where you can trust the people around you. Trustworthy relationships are being created around you at this moment. And yeah, don't focus on any lack. Take the steps, and as you take step one, things will unfold. Okay. And then finally, air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. We're going to go ahead and pull now your crystal for the evening or for the week. And you can go ahead and screenshot that so you can work with this crystal, or you can find this crystal, a nicer picture of it, and do that. You have the carnelian, creativity. You started and you had that card about making sure that your work is part of your art. Carnelian protects against glamour, spells, and the evil eye, bringing good fortune to the wearer. It prevents blood from rushing to the head to cause precipitate action. You have the ability to remain calm during disputes and self control not to follow the crowd. Courage in the face of danger comes from inner strength, not foolhardiness. Your family means a lot to you. Your sexual drive is strong. Lust or aggression have been problems in a past life, directed toward creativity and raising your kundalini. Be eloquent, creative, and bold. Don't back down. Trust your intuitive perceptions. Distinction in your career lies ahead. Be a mentor. Alleviate stress. Take time to play. You're a tower of strength during sorrow. Stay anchored in the present. Let go of emotional ties or outdated projects holding you back, and be aware of a charismatic person. Sufficient vitamins and minerals support your metabolism for optimum well-being. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So I feel like I want to close this reading off with recognizing that good things are coming if you accept struggles as lessons, that you're working from a creative space in your heart to create art everywhere you go. And that's going to lead you to a place of more abundance and more homeostasis. So I really like this for you all. Okay. And that is basically all of our signs for this evening. We're going to be jumping in here now and choosing our winner for today. And if it resonated with you, let me know that it resonated with you all. And I see a bunch of you shared this evening. So we're going to see who the winner is right now. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm live streaming every single Wednesday and Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Where will I be at next week? Who knows? What part of the country? I have no idea. Will I even be inside? Also, I don't know. But we're here doing this cross-country trip, and definitely you guys in Colorado and in Texas at some point coming up these next few weeks. And yes, so if you're looking to work with me, you can go to oracleofapollo.com, and I have many offerings for working with your angels, developing your clear gifts. So that means developing your relationships with your angels through the opening of your abilities in a safe and discerning way. You could also have a reading with me, trance mediumship readings, or if you are looking for a monthly mentorship where we release trauma from your body and then take action steps weekly to fine tune and get you back to where you need to be and elevate your life, please, you can email me or comment in the comment section below. DivineEncounters@e360tv.com. Okay. All right. Yay. And thanks, everybody, for all of your love and support, as always. All right. So we're going to go ahead and choose Brian, if he's here. He's the one that is at 7:30 in the morning, wherever he is living. So if you're here, let me know. I feel very gravitated to pulling some cards for you. For Brian. Okay. And then I also feel, all right, Brian, let's go. The first card we got for you is interesting because this collective, and I know you were here at the beginning, the collective message today was the Hermit. So you can check out that long explanation after the broadcast is done. But you also, personally, actually got the Hermit. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery here with the Hermit. So this is a time for learning. And I know, like, when it's a time for learning, things kind of slow down. We're not sure what direction to go. We're in the what we call mess, or we can't get that clearly. I take those moments as it's time to learn something. It's time to apply my energy, create energy movement in a particular direction. And I don't have to know where my life is actually going in this moment. But if I start to self-reflect, if I start to dive within myself, I know something's going to open for me or present itself to me in a clear and illuminated way that would then give me clarity and discernment in which direction I should be going in. Death is an illusion. So something here is closed, ending, needs to be pruned, needs to be taken away, a chapter, a paradigm, a circumstance. This is saying death is an illusion. It's something here we might be grieving or we might not be accepting of a release of some kind, but it's definitely important to recognize. It's important to recognize that when we're in this space, that it's okay to let those sadnesses come in, respect and honor anything that we're sad about that we have to let go. But just like the rising and falling of the tides, the waxing and waning of the moon, the seasons coming and going, things come into our lives for a certain chapter and then they exit our lives for a certain chapter. And you may know what that is, or you may need some time alone with it to really accept the fact that that time is the now. Your next card, it says 3, 2, 1, jump. Your heart is ready to start again. It's over there, right there at the bottom. It's leaving behind the chaos, the confusion, the clutter. This is a leap of faith. Jump. This is the number 1. You may not know exactly where to go, but Spirit Universe has your back in the sense that it's saying, we are giving you your compass. We are guiding you. If you sit and you listen and you create that stillness in yourself, you're going to know what your resources are. You're going to recognize and know how to abundantly use those resources to move you in the direction that you need to go in. So this comes after a time of release. So we can't get to the next part. We can't get to the next page unless we flip the page with our fingers. So that's very important to know. Your crystal is moldavite. That's a very interesting crystal, moldavite. I'm going to show it to you right now. Feel free to take a screenshot of the crystal. Moldavite. Moldavite was created when a giant meteor slammed into the earth 11 million years ago, fusing the power of the cosmos with that of Mother Earth. You're a child of the stars and find the environment of Earth heavy and inert. Moldavite raises your vibrations with inflooding of cosmic light so that you feel more at home. You're in a search for inner grail, awareness of your divine origins, release ingrained beliefs to make way for spiritual metamorphosis. Detach yourself from mundane issues. You're going through a spiritual transformation. So dramatic changes occur as you reach beyond your limits. Talk to your soul to check the outcome of present actions. Transcend time. Avoid sowing seeds of destruction. Fertility and good fortune await. You are far more than your physical body. Harmony at all levels creates your well-being. And this is echoing that death is only an illusion card. So just recognizing that right now, by detaching yourself from the mundane issues, releasing ingrained beliefs and make way for your spiritual metamorphosis, the caterpillar essentially gives up its entire body, its entire way of being. It crawled on the earth. It didn't know how to do anything else but crawl. And it said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go into this cocoon and I'm just going to turn into ooze. And it basically allowed itself to turn into ooze. Could you imagine if people did that? Would you have enough faith and trust that you'd come back out whole again? That you'd come back not just whole, but even better. It comes back with a set of wings that it has to push out of its body, one final push, strengthen and fly away. Okay, and then it can see the world from a whole new perspective. Maybe you never thought it could even ever get that high. But that's very important to recognize that life right now is about a series of changes of perspective. And when you can open your eyes to those changes, it's going to allow you to have a metamorphosis in your own life. Layla, I do all of the horoscopes on Sunday nights, and then I choose a winner who has commented and shared, and then commented that they have shared. All right, so that is for you, Brian. I hope that this serves you in all shapes, ways, and forms. And I actually have one more space, and I'm feeling Allison right now. Allison, are you still here? I'm gonna pick you, Allison, if you're still here, because we got like 6 extra minutes, so we can do another winner. And if Allison's still here, I will read for you. If not, we'll choose someone else that is still here. And if you are in North Carolina, Texas, or Colorado in the next few months while Allison answers and you're looking for a talisman tattoo, please message me because I'm on my way to other places. 100%. It's everything I'm going through the past few weeks. I hear you. Okay. Okay, last call for Allison. Are you still here, Allison? Okay. She is not answering. So we'll do this. Because there's still a few of you on here and I can't give everybody, I don't ever pick more than one winner. But how about we just do a collective reading for everybody that's left? So this is a bonus reading for the collective. So make sure you go back to your sun, your elements, and then come here as your bonus reading. Yay, bonus reading for the collective. And also make sure that you're looking at what's good at the beginning of this episode, the Hermit, because that is the energy of this week for the collective. Okay. I was wondering why these cards look so short today. My Golden Girl tarot cards are not in here. I don't know what I did with them. I was packing up all my tattoo equipment, and I guess I forgot to pull out my Golden Girl tarot deck. Okay, what we got? We have the Angel Tarot deck is this one. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, and choose your battles wisely. Sometimes people want to drag you into their drama, into their situations, just for the sake of hearing themselves or for the sake of proving something correct or making somebody right or making somebody wrong. And, you know, we don't always have to give people the validation of our time. We don't have to always give people our energy, our ear. We don't have to hold space for that. Okay? We don't always have to hold space for that. In the same token, those same people or similar people might not let you speak. They might just shun you, minimize you, your thoughts, opinions, or don't let you have a voice whatsoever. It's important to recognize that even if somebody is not giving you the space to say something, that you make sure, if that's the case, you choose and select the words you need to say and stick them where they need to go. Defend your beliefs. And then if you feel like you're arguing with a fool, someone who's never going to see eye to eye with you or respect you or understand you, who really wants to have a conversation with you, then don't give them the benefit of the doubt. Don't give them any energy because they're not worthy of that. Your most precious resource is the energy that you have. Your beliefs are right for you. Look at that. What you're feeling is correct. This is an affirmation which you have been feeling inside yourself. Your gut instincts is letting you know that your beliefs are correct. You don't have to bend. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to be minimized. This is for you. Okay. And then your next card, you have to trust and act accordingly. When should you speak? When should you hold back? What company should you keep? Does it feel weird to hang out with that person? Does it feel safe to hang out with that person? Do you feel respected, loved, or your free will respected when you're with these group of people or individuals or places or circumstances? Ask yourself these questions. And then if the answer is no, Oracle, then you need to ask yourself, then why am I doing this? Then why am I gifting my time and my energy to those who will not gift me peace in return? Okay? So it's important that you only associate with people who are giving you the energy of peace and then loving yourself enough to act in accordance with that energy. You yourself don't have to prove anything to anyone. So if you cannot come across and they cannot receive you, then don't be received. You take that energy back and you keep it exactly where it should be. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card here. A celebration, wedding, or graduation, the need to have more fun. And don't stay in that space of worry. Don't let people make you so miserable that life is just sucked dry. Okay, have more fun. The best way to have revenge through anybody else's eyes is to show them that you were not broken, that you were always whole, and that you would not die without them. And moving forward allows you to embody the energy and fun. You want to stick it to anybody? Go enjoy your life. All right, let's wrap up this episode with my final thoughts.
Do you or someone you know experience something supernatural that has left a positive impact on yourself or the lives of others? Want to share your story on our show? Please email Divine Encounters at e360tv.com And together, let's create divine experiences. And now, the Oracle's final thoughts con mucho amor.
This is the time for looking in right now, this week. Allow yourself to let go of what no longer serves you. Be honest, act accordingly. Give energy only where it's merited, and where it's not, take it back. That is how we take our power. You're all very strong individuals. At times, we just forget that when we have been overburdened by life. Make sure you look at yourself with the eyes that are kind as possible. And go forward and create divine experiences. You're here to enjoy. So be enjoy. Enjoy. Have love. I'll see you guys Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern with a brand new supernatural story time. But above all else, make sure you guys go in love, light, and wisdom to know thyself, love thyself, and remember the divine always has your back. See you Wednesday. Ciao.
Everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life feels very much, just hold on. Just hold on.